Yosemite National Park in Northern California is one of the United States' most scenic and famous national parks. The mountains, valleys, rivers and huge waterfalls have drawn visitors and artists here throughout the decades. Ansel Adams' photographs of the park have famously captured some of the beauty and awe that has inspired visitors and photographers over the years. Yosemite Valley, carved by glaciers during the last ice age, is located at the center of Yosemite National Park. Granite domes and many powerful waterfalls, including Upper Yosemite Falls, which drops 1,430 feet at one point, rise above the forest-covered floor. One of the most famous sights in the park is the sheer rock face of El Capitan. Other must-see sights in the park are the cathedral spires, Sentinel Dome and Sentinel Rock, Half Dome, the lookout from Glacier Point, and a beautiful view of Yosemite Falls from Eagle Peak, the highest peak of the Three Brothers. For a look at some huge trees, the Mariposa Grove, located in the southern part of the park, features the largest stand of giant sequoias in the park. Disneyland, located in Anaheim, is California's premier family destination and has been for decades. This massive amusement park is home to all kinds of rides, games, shows, and entertainment, complete with restaurants and hotels. The park is a combination of theme rides, recreated worlds and cultures, all mingled with eating and shopping. Disneyland has everything from rides and roller coasters to fine dining, which will in some cases definitely require advance reservations. There are shows and entertainment designed for both children and adults. The long lineups and wait times of yesteryear have been reduced somewhat by the invention of passes, which give you a return time to various attractions. However, when kids are out of school, either for the summer, Christmas, spring break, or any other holiday, you can be assured that the park will be very busy. Keep in mind there is more to Disneyland than just the parks. The entire Disneyland Resort experience features hotels, dining, shopping at the downtown Disney District, and the new Disney Adventure Park. Although the parks are definitely what the children are here to see, there is something for everyone in the family. Death Valley, which encompasses Death Valley National Park, contains some of California's most inhospitable terrain, with extreme heat that has left this desert area strangely beautiful. Salt fields, dry parched land, sand dunes, mountains, and a lake that lies below sea level create a unique landscape in this remote valley. Visitors can drive through the park and stop at lookouts, hike short trails, see the ruins of the valley's former industry, and even paddle in a shallow badwater lake, if there is any water in the lake at the time. Read more. 14 top-rated tourist attractions in Death Valley. This beautiful stretch of coastline and forest offers a chance for visitors to get back to nature. Camping and hiking are two of the biggest activities in this area. Garapata State Park offers a beautiful section of beach, and Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park is a lovely place for hiking. Big Sur begins about 4 miles south of Carmel, Indiana, Yankee Point, and stretches along the Highway No. 1 as far as Salmon Cove, some 17 miles north of San Simeon. From Highway 1 there are splendid views over the picturesque coastline. To the east stretches a true wilderness, the Santa Lucia Mountains and Ventana forests, with more than 220 miles of trails. Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park is a great place for hikers, sun bathers, and those looking for a nature escape. The park offers both camping facilities and, for anyone looking for a little more comfort, the Big Sur Lodge. One of the highlights in the park is Pfeiffer Falls, which is reached by the Valley View Trail. A branch off this trail leads to the valley overlook, with views that extend to the ocean and the Big Sur River Valley. Garapata State Park is another popular area of Big Sur. The main attraction here is Garapat Beach, a long, wide, crescent-shaped stretch of golden sand. Waves here can be big and it may not be the best for swimming, but great for taking a stroll and soaking up the sun. For those looking to get a little exercise, there are also day hiking trails in the park, providing fabulous views of the coastline, mountains, and redwoods. Read more. 8 top-rated tourist attractions in Monterey. Known for the giant redwoods, Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks cover an area of mountains with majestic granite peaks, deep gorges, mountain lakes, rivers, and forests. The two parks are administered as one. They stretch from the foothills of the Sierra Nevada in the west, on the edge of the San Joaquin Valley, to the main ridge of the Sierra Nevada in the east. Here Mount Whitney, 14,495 feet, is the highest mountain in the U.S. apart from Alaska, and many others' peaks reach over 10,000 feet. Giant redwoods. One of the main highlights in the park are the giant redwoods, which can reach a height of 250,300 feet, a diameter of 40 feet, and can live up to an astonishing 3,500 years. Within the park are whole forests of these mighty redwood trees. In the northeast of the forest stands the General Sherman tree, 276 feet tall, with a maximum diameter of 36.5 feet and 103 feet in circumference at the base. It is the largest known redwood, and at about 3,000 years old, it is one of the oldest living trees on Earth. Hiking trails. There are about 900 miles of tracks passing through the two parks. The eastern part of both parks, from which motor vehicles are barred, is crossed by the Pacific Crest Trail, here called the John Muir Trail. The complete trail is over 1,300 miles long and passes through various national parks, and follows the line of the ridge of the Sierra Nevada and the Cascade Mountains all the way from the Mexican border to the Canadian border. In the south of Sequoia National Park, the 40-mile High Sierra Trail runs eastwards from the giant forest area, through beautiful countryside, and eventually meets the John Muir Trail. Redwood National Park, covering an area of 1,070,000 acres, begins in Crescent City and runs south for 46 miles, mainly along the Pacific coast. As well as the beautiful redwood trees, the park offers numerous walks and picnic sites. The headquarters of the park are in Crescent City. Inside Redwood National Park, which was created in 1868, lie 3 state parks, all on and near Highway 101. These include Jedediah Smith Redwood State Park, Del Norte Redwood State Park, and Prairie Creek Redwood State Park. The latter possesses the tallest redwoods. The island of Santa Catalina lies 26 miles southwest of Wilmington, the port of Los Angeles. The island is a popular destination with boaters or day trippers. Avalon is the main population center and where all the action can be found. Camping, swimming, deep-sea fishing, kayaking, and diving are some of the other main attractions of the island. Catalina is rocky, with a mountainous interior that reaches over 3,100 feet. The island measures 21 miles long and varies between 0.5 to 9 miles in width. The interior and most of the coast are uninhabited. Read more. 16 top-rated tourist attractions in Los Angeles. Hotels. Where to stay in Monterey. Best hotels in California.